The Journey to Understand Humanity through Nietzsche's 18 Profound Truths. You know more than you realize, you just haven't learned to read the signs. Every person leaves clues, and Nietzsche's 18 truths will guide you to uncover them. This isn't a rushed list, nor shallow advice. It's a profound journey of insight, divided into 3 parts, each building on the last. Skip a part, and you'll miss the depth that makes this work. Stay with me, for by the end, you'll not only understand others, you'll discover yourself in ways you never imagined. From a young age, you're taught to trust words. Words are our currency. But Nietzsche warned, don't be fooled by language. People don't speak from truth, they speak from survival, from ego, from fear. A person's outward self isn't them, it's the armor they wear. The overly kind may not be kind at all, but hiding a fear of rejection. The strong may be crumbling inside, hoping no one notices. The most deceptive thing is they don't know they're acting. Most are actors in a play they didn't write. Their smiles. Opinions, tone, shaped by what keeps them safe. They're not hiding from you, they're hiding from themselves. Nietzsche said, every profound spirit needs a mask. Not as an insult, but a warning to don't mistake the mask for the person. Truth leaks through the cracks. The moment they look away, the laugh that lingers too long, the way they shift topics when it hits too close. First truth, everyone wears a mask to survive, not because they're fake, but because they're afraid in society. They craft a version to be accepted, but masks aren't flawless, they slip. The first sign of truth is tension. Watch what makes them uneasy, that's where the real person begins. Second, what they hate in others reveals what they hide in themselves. When someone mocks arrogance repeatedly, they're often insecure about their own worth. Those who point out dishonesty in others are often concealing a truth they haven't faced. We hate in others what we fear admitting in ourselves. Want to read someone? Don't just see what they admire, look at what they criticize and why. Third, silence reveals more than words. Nietzsche didn't believe truth came from speech. Language often cloaks reality. To pause before an answer, a dodged topic, a short rehearsed reply to a deep question. That silence speaks louder than words. Someone avoiding vulnerability reveals their fears. Fourth, excessive virtue is often disguised vanity. Beware of those who loudly proclaim their purity, always correcting others, always preaching. Nietzsche called this the will to power in disguise. Sometimes morality masks superiority. The louder the virtue signal, the more likely something's hidden behind it. True goodness doesn't need applause. Fifth, people don't lie to you, they lie to themselves first. I'm fine, I'm over it, I don't care, aren't lies to deceive you, but ones they've rehearsed until believed. Nietzsche saw self-deception not as malice, but as a way to survive a painful world. When someone's story doesn't add up, don't assume they're trying to fool you. They've been fooling themselves far longer. Those inconsistencies reveal the truth. Sixth, where they feel superior, they hide inferiority. Those who boast achievements often fear they're not enough. Those who belittle others fear being overlooked. True confidence doesn't compete, it simply exists. Someone must dominate, control, or prove themselves. Look deeper. Behind the throne, you'll find a frightened child wearing a crown. Understanding people isn't about judging, but seeing their core. When someone interrupts constantly, they may fear being forgotten. When someone flaunts happiness online, it may be a cry for help. When someone avoids eye contact and says, I'm fine, listen to their body, not their words. Use these truths not to gain power, but to offer compassion. The clearer you see someone, the less you hate them. Nietzsche's secret wasn't to control others, but to connect more deeply. If you've ever felt you're only seeing the surface, ever wished to decode what's hidden, share a moment when someone revealed their truth through actions. And if these words changed how you see others, stay with us, for deeper insights await. Part 2, Where Masks Crack. In Part 1, we saw how people build facades to protect themselves. Now we dive into where those facades break. Nietzsche believed the self isn't fixed, it's a performance to survive. When threatened, the truth leaks out. Seventh, most actions stem from unconscious fear. Why do some over-explain? Why dominate conversations or vanish entirely? Why say yes when they mean no? Fear of abandonment, rejection, failure. Nietzsche knew people rarely act from pure desire, but from fear of losing status, love, or self-worth. Understand someone. Don't ask what they want. Ask, what do they fear losing? 8th, excessive criticism is projection. Those who mock emotions may fear their own. Those who criticize appearances may battle their reflection. Judgment is rarely about the other, but the self. When you hear repeated criticism, don't focus on the target, trace it back to the speaker. Projection isn't just defense, it's a confession of pain. 9th, overconfidence often hides guilt. Some seem always in control, always perfect. But look closely, the tension in their jaw, the overpreparation, the defensiveness under pressure. Nietzsche saw this in those who perform certainty, because they fear being seen. True confidence doesn't perform. When someone's too confident, don't be intimidated, be curious. 10th, exaggeration reveals hidden truth. I don't care what anyone thinks, often means they care deeply. I'm always happy, often means they're not. Exaggeration is the ego drowning out doubt. Extremes show imbalance, not strength. When words are too absolute, don't believe the content, read the insecurity beneath. 11th, the craving for control hides inner chaos. Those who control every detail, who can't handle change, aren't strong, they're terrified inside. Nietzsche saw that when the inner world is disordered, the outer world must be obsessively managed. Don't fear the controlling person, see them as someone afraid of collapse. 12th, the louder the performance, the emptier the core. Look at social media, perfect photos, constant updates, curated identities. Nietzsche saw this not as strength, but desperation. When someone constantly performs, they fear they won't be loved without the noise. Those who truly know themselves don't need an audience. Now you're starting to feel it. You enter a room, and patterns speak louder than words. You see someone interrupting constantly, and realize they fear being forgotten. You see someone boasting endlessly, and sense they're invisible wound. You're not reading minds, you're reading masks. Nietzsche gave you the light to see through. Part 3. The soul beneath the surface. The journey isn't over, and this final part, we strip away the last layer. Behavior isn't just habit, it's the deep story of the soul. 13th. No one speaks from logic, they speak from pain. Think people are rational, driven by facts? Nietzsche believed every argument hides an emotional wound. I don't believe in love isn't a fact, but a shield against pain. Understand someone. Don't ask what they believe, ask what hurt them. 14th. How they react to weakness reveals their strength. Don't watch how they treat the powerful, watch how they treat those who can't fight back. True strength lies in restraint. Those who mock vulnerability fear their own. Those who punish mistakes weren't allowed to make them. Those who witness weakness without judgment have won their inner battle. 15th. Fearing oblivion, they chase attention. Some need to be seen in every room, every story, every outfit. He looks like confidence, but it's fear of being invisible. The ignored child becomes the overcompensating adult. Attention isn't vanity, it's a cry for help. 16th. The person they attack is often the one they envy. Criticism isn't just hate, but unspoken admiration. Destroying is easier than admitting. Envy is unvoiced desire. See this, and you're immune to petty hate. 17th. They replay their childhood, not their beliefs. The unheard become those who don't listen. The punished for emotions become cold. Those who earned love perform for it. Behavior is biography. Behind every adult is a child waiting to feel safe. 18th. Their patterns are a confession. Those who ghost when things get close, who overwork to avoid stillness, are saying, "This is how I protect myself." Listen to patterns, not words, and you'll hear the truth before it's spoken. Each truth isn't just about others, it's about you, your patterns, fears, childhood scripts. Seeing others clearly, you see yourself. Nietzsche didn't want you to just observe, he wanted you to awaken. These truths touched you. Share which one hit you hardest. Let's build something honest in a world of masks.